What's up guys, my name is Cal, and today I'm going to be showing you guys 7 tips to help save your iPhone 7's battery life. So let's jump right into it. And the first step is to go into settings, scroll down until you see battery, and then you should have something called battery usage. Now this will give you a list of all of the apps that are taking up your battery by percentages. You can also click the little clock in the top right hand corner, and it'll give you how many minutes of on-time screen that app is using. So this you can use to identify the problem, which apps are taking up the most battery, and then you can go ahead and delete those apps, use them less, sort of take it from there. Now tip number 2 is also on this page. If you scroll to the top, you will see something called low power mode. This is the easiest way to save battery life. When you turn this on, it turns things off like mail fetch, Hey Siri, things that use battery life in the background. So you can turn that on and it will save you a significant amount of battery life. Now you do see here that no cell coverage is a large part of why my battery is being drained, 9%. This is actually tip number 3. If you turn on airplane mode when you don't have a lot of service, you actually save a lot of battery life because a lot of it is being put into looking for cell service. And by turning on airplane mode, it stops looking for cell service and will save a lot of your battery life. Next up, if you go into settings, scroll down to general, and then find background app refresh. By turning this off, you actually stop apps from refreshing in the background when you're not using them. Now you can go ahead and select certain ones individually. This will stop them from refreshing, as I mentioned before, or you can just go to the top and select turn all of them off. Basically a kill switch, which stops all of them from refreshing. Now most apps you don't actually need to refresh, so this isn't that big of a deal, but you can select which ones you want if you want some to keep refreshing. Tip number 5 is to actually hide your clock app in a folder. So what you guys probably don't know is that your clock app is using an animation, the hands are moving in real time, and that does actually end up taking up battery life. It's not that significant, but if you're really trying to save battery life, you know, you're on that 1%, go ahead and throw that in a folder, which means the animation won't be used on screen, and it should save you a small amount of battery life. Tip number 6, if you go into settings, general, and then accessibility, you should see something that says reduce motion. Now motion is all of the animations and effects that your iPhone uses, and by turning this off you will save some battery life. Now I do have to note that this will affect some of the animations in iMessages, so if you do use iMessage a lot, use those animations, maybe don't do this one. But you can see the difference here when I turn off and on reduce motion. The little closing of the screen, it changes. Now it's just a quick fade. So it switches that up and it does save a lot of battery life. Now last but not least, if you go into settings and then scroll down to privacy, you'll see a tab called location services. Now this tab is actually something that takes up a lot of battery without people knowing it. You see that I have a list of apps here, and under United it says always. That means that no matter what, even if you're not using the app, United is still going to be tracking your location, which uses up battery life. So you can go ahead and switch those to while using the app, or just turn it off altogether and you will save a ton of battery life. So guys, those are my top 7 tips to help save iPhone 7 battery life. Let me know what you guys thought down below. If you guys have any other tips that you think I missed that you guys found helps with the battery life, let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys later.